Ghost hunting experience with Virgin Experience Days and tickets to come to the next Most Haunted Live UK event, and 7 runners-up walking off with the tickets for the next Most Haunted Live UK event as well. So that's how it works. Here's the question. Good luck. We want to know, what was the title of the last Most Haunted Live event? Was it 1, 7 Sisters of Sin, 2, 5 Fickle Fingers of Fate, or 3, 8 Faces of Evil? If you think you know, pick up the phone and call this number, 09012 933 666. That's 09012 933 666. The calls cost £1, I should say, from a BT landline. Calls from other networks may be higher, and from mobiles will be considerably more. Only over 18s can enter, by the way, and get bill payers' permission first as well. Entries close at midnight on Sunday the 24th of January. Entries made after closing time will not be counted, but may still be charged. And you can't enter if you live in the Republic of Ireland. More details on the competition, by the way, at mosthauntedlive.net. Now let's go through the webcams. Very busy tonight. Thank you very much indeed for your sightings. Fantastic. Webcam 1, first of all, the fire station on the ground floor. There it is. Let's bring it up now. Billy from Gloucester, I saw what looked like a male figure holding paper like a map on that webcam. And Chevy from Carmarthen says, I saw a headless man holding a hat under his arm in a military uniform on that webcam, webcam 1. Let's move on to webcam 2. The corridor on the ground floor, there it is. Emma from Chelmsford, I can see a dark figure in a long jacket standing at the back of the corridor, looking straight at the camera. And Jake from Apsley says there's a man running from side to side in that corridor as well. And Thomas and Chorley says he heard a scream on that webcam, interestingly. Webcam 3, the control room on the 3rd floor. Steve from Bridgend, you can see the team there getting ready, and already sightings on that webcam before the team assembled. Steve says, I'm sure there's someone standing behind the table and chairs. Also, Miles from Hampshire, good evening, Miles. I keep seeing a tall man sitting down and standing up once again, looking out of the window. He's very restless. And moving on to webcam 4, the office on the ground floor, there it is, a black, muddy, large footprints. But nobody there on webcam 4. Jordan in Southampton, thank you for that one. Now your messages coming in, and Dave from Stoke says you'll meet Taff. We've all met him during our service time there. Can you go to block 104 and try and find a spirit by the name of Pete and ask him why? Just to answer the question that puzzled us for all those years when we were there. Messages coming in about the base. We love those. Keep them coming. More to come a little bit later on. For the moment, Paul, back to you.
Thank you, Julie. It's been a fascinating night so far. Extreme conditions out there, which has prompted, I'm afraid, some extreme language, for which, of course, we apologise. Now, I'm just being told the team has regrouped and moved towards the top of the original control tower, the nerve centre of this operation here at RAF Rainham in Norfolk. We're back with the team, and I hope you, after this.
In 2001, the phenomenon that is Most Haunted began. No one had experienced anything like it before. Now in 2010, the stakes are about to be raised. Every Saturday night, the series will be broadcast live for 2 hours. Unedited and completely uncensored.
Can't let them beat us.
Most Haunted, the live series, coming soon, exclusive to Living.
This time on Yvette and Karl, the team are having a photo shoot.
We've got everyone here, Kath Howe, we've got Kieran O'Keefe, we've obviously got my bird.
Karl then goes crazy in Cairo. Well, Yvette is working hard.
That time when I was in America, Karl went off and bought a Porsche, so I'm going to go and get a horse.
But everyone's home in time for Christmas. Yvette and Karl's festive spirits, next Saturday at 9, exclusive to Living.
Hello and welcome back on a very wintry night indeed to Most Haunted Live, The Silent Town. We are live from RAF Rainham, a now disused, formerly immense RAF site in Norfolk. It is very cold and so far has been very scary indeed. Yvette Fielding and the team separated and went to 2 different control towers. They have now regrouped in the original and larger control tower where the vigil began, and they moved to the top of that tower, the hub, the nerve centre. As the investigation continues, let's get straight back there now.
we're all back together now. We've come right up to the very top of the control tower, the first building that we were all in together. And I have to say, it's a very creepy building. You can hear the wind really blowing up here, lots of rattling of windows and so on. How does everybody feel? How do you feel, Carl? About so far already tonight and about this place?
Generally, the bill's been progressive, and although it's eerie, I felt quite sort of on edge. But coming up here, there's just a different feeling completely. It's like you're being watched. It's like wherever you look, it's like there's people looking at you saying you shouldn't be in there. I'm on edge up here, I have to admit. I don't like it.
Well, I'm actually quite scared, and I will use those words, and the reason is because I saw that door earlier.
Yeah.
You know, I was next to Kath, and I saw the rigger there, and I just saw just a bit of it, and that did it for me for the whole night. And that's put me on my tiptoes all night long, and you know, and I feel like that up here as well. Like Carl said, you know, it feels like you've got things watching you. So. Yeah.
How do you feel, Matt?
Quite vulnerable.
Yeah.
Same reason Stu and Carl, like all the windows, and feel like you're quite open to the elements as well.
Chris, how do you feel?
The full night in general, I think it's been, for me, it's been a mix between good and evil, because we've got all these RAF soldiers, so the majority of them are decent people, and then we've got this Luke Slater, who's the man's evil. And up here, as Carl was saying, we've got a lot of RAF people up here, and again, that they're sitting at their controls, and they're watching planes going by.
So they're still carrying on doing their jobs?
Yep, still going through it.
And do we know why this, excuse me, do we know why this Slater is so evil?
I don't. He's not communicating with me.
So you still don't know.
I actually picked his name up through the energy, so he's not actually told me the name.
What's someone walking down there? What is it?
We've got no one out on the roof, have we?
No, unsafe. People aren't
I thought
allowed.
that was security then. No, it won't be security out there, wouldn't there? There are
What did you
footprints.
see?
No,
Describe what you saw.
Just somebody standing where this part is. It was behind there, but we're doing that and then back. That's why I just thought it was security, just checking on us. But sure it was okay, but they've gone like that and gone. I was just looking at Stuart, thinking, is it me going mad?
I had to take a double look at that. I thought that was security, then that's why I didn't flag it up quickly.
And that's where we heard that glass earlier.
Yeah, we heard some glass earlier on when we were trying to get sort of ready for the seance. There was some glass smashed, but we just thought, where's the wind? So, which it more than likely is. Okay, Stu, come and sit down.
Sorry, yeah. There's definitely no one out there, is there?
No.
No, they're not allowed out there.
I'll check.
No, I don't. As long as you're happy with it.
Yeah, no, there's definitely no.
Okay. Chris on camera, how do you feel?
I don't like this room because it's like a 360 view, but not giving us the advantage. It's like things are watching us.
Yeah. Okay, Simon?
It's just really, really eerie up here, with all the windows rattling in the wind. It's a bit on edge.
Mike, how do you feel?
I was just expecting something else to come out and attack me, to be honest.
Okay, and Guy, who's new, how do you feel about being up here?
I still feel quite excited, to be honest, but it's also just everything everyone's been saying. It's very off-putting out here.
It is, isn't it? Definitely.
Yeah.
Kath, how do you feel?
I feel a bit worried.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, nothing to worry about. You'll be all right. And Kieran, how are you feeling?
Oh, I can answer for Kieran. Fine.
Fine. I do feel fine. We've had some interesting stuff happen already, and there is an atmosphere change up here. I'm worried how much of it is psychological, because we do feel very exposed to the elements. So we'll see how this goes.
All right, everybody get ready. Hands on the table. We have 3 items on the middle of the table. They are associated with the RAF. They are associated with a item, something. Shall I say what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah. These items here are from some safety equipment. That was inside the survival kit inside a Lancaster bomber. The Lancaster bomber crashed, people died, and it's ironic that these water cans were the things that survived. So we put them on the table to see if we can get anything from them as well. Okay. Everybody concentrate. Everybody imagine energy going through our hands, through your left hand into the person sitting on the left next to you, into their hand, and so on, round and round the table. Imagine a bright white light flowing around the table in a big circle. If there's anybody here, please, can you let yourselves be known?